In the land where the river Ogun curved like a sleeping python, there stood a village called Ayanfe, a place where dawn arrived with the sound of pestles striking mortars and roosters announcing secrets only elders could understand. In Ayanfe, a child was never born without a name. A name was destiny. A name was prayer. But on a night when the moon hid its face and the wind moved like a thief, a boy was born without a name. His mother, Morenike, labored alone in her hut while rain beat the roof like angry fists. When the child finally arrived, he did not cry immediately. He only stared, wide-eyed, silent, as though he had come remembering something the world had forgotten. When his cry finally broke the air, thunder answered. The village midwife crossed herself and whispered, "This one has come with weight." At dawn, Morenike died. By sunrise, whispers were already walking through Ayanfe. His mother died too easily. The gods collected their debt. Such children do not come empty-handed. The elders gathered beneath the okbe tree, where judgments older than memory were made. The Baale, grey-bearded and slow-spoken, listened as the talking drum was beaten softly. No name was given that day. Instead, the Baale said, "Until the gods speak clearly, the child shall be called Omo Jiji, the child of shadows." So the boy grew, carried on the backs of women who feared him, fed by hands that trembled. Other children avoided him. Mothers pulled their children away when he passed. Yet, the boy grew strong. By age 7, Omo Jiji could hear things others could not. The murmur of the river at night, the warning cries of birds before danger, the quiet anger of the wind before a storm. And always, always, the talking drum called to him. Each night, from the shrine at the edge of the village, he heard it whisper his name, even though he had none. The talking drum of Ayanfe was not ordinary. It was older than the village itself, carved from Iroko wood, said to house a spirit that spoke truth and punishment. Only chosen drummers could touch it. But one evening, when the sky burned red like palm oil on fire, the drum called Omo Jiji openly. The boy followed the sound, barefoot, heart pounding. He entered the forbidden grove, where even elders tread carefully. The drum waited. As his fingers brushed its skin, the world stopped. The drum spoke. "You have come late, son of silence." The boy collapsed. In his vision, he saw his mother standing at the riverbank, smiling sadly. "You were never cursed, you were hidden." She told him the truth the elders feared. Ayanfe had once betrayed a covenant with the land. Blood was spilled unjustly. The gods demanded balance. A child was sent not to destroy the village, but to test it. When Omo Jiji awoke, dawn was breaking. But he was not alone. Behind him stood Adegbite, the Baale's ambitious nephew, who had followed the boy in secret. Fear turned to greed in Adegbite's eyes. "So, the power answers you," he whispered. "Then you will open the door for me." That night, betrayal planted its seed. Soon after, strange things began to happen in Ayanfe. Crops rotted overnight. Children fell ill without cause. The river withdrew its fish. The elders blamed Omo Jiji. Adegbite fed the fire quietly, whispering poison into listening ears. The boy has entered forbidden places. The drum answers him, not the elders. Such power must be controlled or destroyed. When famine came, the people demanded blood. Omo Jiji was dragged before the okbe tree, ropes biting into his wrists. The Baale hesitated. His spirit trembled. but fear is louder than wisdom. As the execution drum was raised, the talking drum screamed. The ground shook. Lightning split the sky. The rope snapped, and the truth burst open like a calabash dropped from height. The drum spoke for all to hear. You blame the mirror for your reflection. The child is not your curse. Your silence is. Adegbite tried to run. The earth opened. By morning, he was gone. The elders wept. But forgiveness, like broken clay, is not easily restored. Omo Gigi walked away from Ayonfe that day, not in anger, but in sorrow. Years passed. The boy became a man known across villages as the drum walker. Where injustice lived, the drum spoke. Where greed ruled, the land answered. Kings feared him. The poor sheltered him. But destiny always circles home. When Ayonfe faced total ruin, river dry, land cracked, ancestors restless, the Baale, now blind and broken, sent messengers. Omo Gigi returned. He stood before the ruins of his birth village and lifted the drum one final time. The land does not need sacrifice, it needs truth. The people confessed. The elders bowed. Names long buried were spoken aloud. Rain fell before sunset. At dawn, beneath the okbe tree, the Baale placed his staff at Omo Gigi's feet. We name you today, not to bind you, but to honor you. They called him Anyomore, the one destiny could not silence. The talking drum fell silent that day. Its work was done. And so the story teaches us this. Do not fear what you do not understand. Do not allow greed to speak louder than wisdom. Do not stay silent when truth is calling your name. For destiny may wait patiently, but it never forgets the road back home. If this story touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe for more African stories filled with wisdom, culture, and lessons for life. Until the next tale, remember this. The land listens, the ancestors remember, and every drum speaks, even when it is silent. Subscribe and like this video for more stories and to support our channel.